drone can capture beautiful pictures, but pictures alone rarely make a place feel real.
Now listen to this clip with music only. Then I add the sound of the waterfall, duck call, and now the location has been brought back to life.
We spend a lot of time choosing the right movement, light and composition, but sound is half of the experience.
Drone footage is normally recorded without useful location audio, so when we place it on a timeline, it can feel strangely empty. Music gives the film emotion, but it does not tell us where we are. Sound design does that, and the best sound design often goes unnoticed. The first layer is the sound of the place itself. For this shot, I'm starting with a gentle bed of wind and distant birds, and again, some background traffic. If the scene were coastal, it might be waves, beside a river moving water, in a village perhaps distant traffic, or a church bell. The sound must belong to what we can see and to what could reasonably exist just outside the frame. I extend the ambience beneath the whole sequence, add short fades at both ends and keep it low enough that it supports the picture without competing with the music. Different forms of music can have a tremendous impact on how the viewer feels. Take this view of a church with a gentle, soft music score. Now watch exactly the same picture with more threatening music, and the whole feeling of the scene changes. Darken the image slightly, and it becomes even more menacing. In the next short scene, we approach the bridge with just some general park ambience. Then we move along the River Wandle and the gulls come into view. They start circling and I add a swoosh as the gull flies past. Next we move to the waterfall. Here I've added a waterfall ambience plus some noises of the duck as he washes himself at the top. These sounds do not all need to be literal recordings from the flight. They need to be believable, placed at the right moment and used sparingly. Once the layers are in place, I balance them in this order: voice first, then music, ambience, and then the individual effects. I use fades rather than sudden starts and ends, and I listen through the whole sequence for anything that draws attention for the wrong reason. Watch what happens when I make the birds too loud. It immediately feels artificial. Pull them back and they become part of the landscape. The numbers will vary from clip to clip, so use the meters as a safety check, but make the creative decision with your ears. Before exporting, I listen once on headphones and again through speakers. Here is the finished sequence one last time.
Start with the sound of the place, add only what the movement and picture suggest, and then pull everything back until it feels natural. If an effect makes you look for the sound rather than follow the film, it is doing too much. One place, a few carefully chosen layers, and a much more believable result. In the next Cinematic Toolbox, we will use direction and movement to create match cuts between completely different shots. I'll see you there.